Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys are all staying healthy right now. We're kind of indoors a little bit more than we may want to because of this whole virus. But we're going to talk about some cool stuff, some baseball cards, more specifically some baseball errors. One of my viewers, was his name Jeremy? I'm sorry. Well, he made a request that we talk about the errors in the 1987 Topps set. So this is kind of a set that's very well known for that wooden border, kind of taken after the 1962 Topps set. And so it's pretty immediately recognizable. It's pretty cool. I don't really care for it that much. I kind of came into collecting about 2 years after this, so I didn't really collect a whole lot of that 87 Topps until more recently. So we're going to talk about some of the errors. There's not a huge amount of errors in this set, so we're going to buzz through them there. I think we'll kind of like these here, and they're pretty cool. All right, a lot of them are the leaving off that trademark, like on the front next to the logo. So let's get started. Number 92, Urbano Lugo. He has the missing trademark there up by the Angels logo. This is the corrected version here. They corrected that one. And here is a Jim Gantner, number 108. This is kind of cool. So, I'll throw up a scan there. So you can see the Brewers logo in the corner. No, it's not the trademark issue. This is a reverse negative. So look at the mitt on his cap, and you'll see that it's backwards because the whole picture is backwards. So it's kind of funny. Right next to each other, you can see that one's a mirror image of the other. So reverse negative, the only one in the set that I know of. So that's kind of a cool one. They never did correct that one. That is an uncorrected error. Number 196, moving on. Randy O'Neal. On the back has the win-losses. They got it wrong. They didn't get the right number of win-losses for his career wins and losses. Next one is Bob Rogers. Oh, no, let's go back here to 274, Jeff Horan. I actually could not find one of these. I'll throw up a scan here. Now, this one's kind of funny, okay? So they got two lines of stats for 1986. It just repeats. I've seen them leave them off before, and of course they've gotten numbers wrong or maybe got them shifted over. But this one actually repeats the same line twice. I think that's pretty funny. That is an uncorrected error. I should see if I can get my hands on that one. But not worth anything. And so far, I'm just going to say none of these cards are worth anything. So let's move on to number 293, Bob Rogers, the coach. This is manager card. So this one's a little bit strange. Not anything really exciting, but on the back, the way the layout is and everything, they just kind of changed it up. They have like different fonts. I don't have an example to even show you, but Beckett lists it as inconsistent designs. So they just kind of changed it up a little bit. And I don't even know why. I don't know that there's any error in that. They're just more like a variations. Number 301 is Luis Aquino. And this one has no trademark on the logo, on his, on the team on the front. That is uncorrected. Joe Niekro. Well, we know who he is. Number 344. So this one's kind of interesting, because the back of the card is so full of his stats, they couldn't fit the trademark at the very bottom of the card. So they put it on the side, and that's not an error. I mean, that's what they designed on. But some of them have it in that yellow box, and some of them have it on the outside. You're going to see some strips here I'll throw up on the screen here. And those are considered variations. They're not actually an error. Let's move on. Dwight Doc Gooden, number 603. Let's see here. Left off the trademark on the front on the National League logo as his All-Star card. Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, also his All-Star card number 606. You heard it. You guessed it. Left off the trademark. These are both corrected. You can get it with or without the trademark. Lance Parrish, also All-Star card number 613. Now, this is probably one of my favorite ones in the set here. I guess I like the reverse negative ones. Those are always cool. But on the back, it talks about the AL leaders, and it says runs. So, and it has a list of all the players, but above the player for the heading, it says pitcher. So obviously not pitcher. You see like Ricky Henderson, Kirby Puckett, Don Mattingly, Joe Carter, and so on and so forth. has them listed as pitchers. They did not correct that one. I think that's kind of cool. All right, number 6. Okay, that was number 613. So number 671, Ray Soff. Let's see here. This is a little bit weird. So you'll notice on the back of Topps cards next to the trademark, you have to grab your reading glasses. It'll have the sheet number, like what sheets the cards are cut out of. So Ray Soff is cut out of the D sheet. So right up ahead of his year, it'll say D asterisk. Well, I'll throw up some scans here. This is considered a variation, not necessarily an error, but I believe it's an error because the one with the D, has a D asterisk, is a little bit low and it's printed over a line near the bottom of his stats. Well, they came back and corrected that, but instead of moving the D up, they just left it out altogether. So you got stats without the D, and you got stats with the D. Anyway, that's it. Nothing exciting there. All right, we got the number 791, Lance Parrish. So he is in here twice. This is his regular base card. Catcher for the Tigers. This one has no trademark on the logo. And if you have this card, you have the error because it's uncorrected. They did not go back and correct that one, which seems strange to me. It's like, if they're going to correct some trademark missing, they should be able to fix them all, whatever. All right, there's one more card here, and man, you're probably going to roll your eyes if you've heard of this one before, but hear me out. Probably the most notorious error from this set, but is it really an error? We're going to talk about the Barry Bonds rookie card. I love this card. Whenever I see it in the dollar bin, I grab it. It has a book value of probably $8, but it winds up in that dollar bin, and I grab them. So we're going to talk about this one here real quick. And I just want you guys to be careful and not fall for any tricks on eBay on this one. So card number 320, the Barry Bonds Topps rookie card. It's probably his most valuable, maybe tied with the Donruss, but whatever. That's his actual rookie card. And the error, quote unquote, is the 320 on the back. I'm going to zoom in on just that 320 cutout. You're going to see that part of that 3 is cut out, like missing. And then the top of the 0 is kind of cut off. The zeros kind of can go either way. But definitely part of that 3 is missing, right? I mean, it's pretty easy to see that. And that is not listed as an error because every single one is like that. I repeat, every single one of the Barry Bonds rookie is like that. It's not just some where they correct it. It's not rare because it's every single one. Now, I'm saying that over and over because there is some confusion about that. So I'll just quickly mention that the O-Pee-Chee version, the Canadian version, and as well as the Topps Tiffany corrected that. You can see, and I'm throwing up scans here, that the O-Pee-Chee actually has like a different font for some reason. You know, they got the English and the French, and so they corrected that. And then the Tiffany is the same font on that whiter, lighter cardstock. You can see that the number is all there. So they corrected it with the other sets, but the regular base Topps 87, they did not. So here's the funny thing. I'm going to throw up some other scans here with some eBay pricing. Now, this card should sell for $1, okay? So sometimes you'll see them like $1 with like $3 shipping, or sometimes you'll see them like 49 cents with like $3 shipping. So it's not a very expensive card, and a lot of sellers on eBay will sell this as some rare error, and they'll post them like thousands of dollars. And that's why I roll my eyes when people tell me about the Barry Bonds error, because it's every single one. They are not worth more. I've seen one called it the double error, where it has the 3 missing and top of the 0 missing. So it's worth thousands, whatever. And again, that's every single one. So it's not a double error. It's not an error at all. If you want to call it an error, it's definitely an uncorrected error. I'm going to throw up a scan next of some sold listings. Now, take this with a grain of salt. When we're talking about eBay, you know, some of those sold listings may not be real. It may be the buyer just trying to jack up the bids, whatever. But you'll see that some did sell it now, sold for sell it now, or buy it now, whatever. And there's some pretty crazy prices there. I think I saw some over $100. And I really hope people did not fall for that one. Guys, if someone says they have an error 1987 Topps Barry Bonds, please roll your eyes at them. It's not an error. All right. You can tell that's a big pet peeve of mine. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We got some more cool stuff on the way. Man, I love the suggestions. If you guys post down below, hey, talk about the 1952 Topps Airs. Well, I wouldn't do that one because I don't really have any of those. But if you guys have any suggestions there, maybe I'll do some research on those and post those videos because I really enjoy these and I hope you guys enjoy them too. And I hope you guys are staying safe and staying sanitized and not running out of toilet paper. I am fortunate that I have a job that's taking good care of me right now. I'm not out of work, so I don't have all this free time that a lot of people are talking about. But I do try and get these videos made from time to time. So, guys, please like and subscribe, and I appreciate each one of you. And we'll see you next time.